Hi guys, welcome to another tutorial with me. And Nikki's here today.
Yay.
And we have our liquor with us as well. Chink chink. I'm drinking a mimosa and she's drinking some wine. Okay. So the painting that we're gonna do today is this one. This is an old painting that I did a couple years back, and it needed an upgrade. So we're gonna upgrade it here for you guys. And we also added a boyfriend for her.
Yes.
So she's not on the beach by herself anymore thinking about her problems. She's with her man thinking about the problems that he causes her. Okay? Before we get started, I just want to make sure you guys have all your materials. So you should have all your colors: blue, yellow, red, black, white, brown. And then I want to make sure everybody has their paint plates. So Nikki's and I's plates are already covered because we've been painting all these beautiful paintings, okay?
Yes.
But if your plate, if you mix a color on your plate and say it dries and you want to mix another color, you ran out of room, you can always put colors on top. So if I show you guys a close-up, I have so many layered colors there and they do not mix.
Show them from the back. They can really see, like, there's a whole bunch back there.
I have so many colors on this plate and they do not mix. Once it's dry, it's dry.
It's dry.
It's not going to mess up your painting.
Because, yeah, you got literally have red right here. When you flip it over,
it's blue.
You don't even see the
Oh my
red.
god, that's so funny. There's so many colors. I love this though. This makes me feel very, very, very creative. Okay, so the first thing we're gonna do, I wanna break this down for you guys in some simple steps. So we're gonna do our background first, and then we're gonna do our first layer of our background, we're gonna do our first layer of skin, and then we're gonna go back to the background, go back to the skin, and then add all the details, the hair, and all that stuff. So, I'm excited, Nikki's excited.
Definitely, let's
And
go.
let's get started. Okay, so first, you wanna grab your big boy. Girl, I got so much paint on my clothes today. Guys, be careful. This paint does not come out of your clothes. You can try to catch it while it's wet and then maybe it'll be nice. But for the most part,
use your aprons.
put your aprons on and be mindful of your clothes, okay?
Yes.
All right, so Nikki, you remember our first step? Tell them. What do we do?
Wet the brush and squeeze it.
Because I want it to be wet but not soaked, okay? So you're just gonna squeeze out the extra water out of your brush. And this is good for these brushes because then when you add paint, the brush doesn't suck up all the paint because it's already wet, okay? It's a sponge brush. If you do your makeup, you know what I'm talking about. When you wet those sponges, it helps better with your foundation. Same thing. All right, so, all right, we're doing our sunset. Why don't we start with our yellow? So I'm gonna take some plain yellow. So above the horizon, we're gonna do yellow and orange and red, all those kind of colors. The top of the glass too, because inside that glass is gonna reflect the background since it's glass, okay?
Okay.
And I'm just gonna, so we're gonna paint the whole top yellow, all yellow. And make sure you paint your sides too, guys. The sides and the tops of your canvases. Oh my God, so important. I can't even stress it enough, because when you hang this mother sucker up, when the sides are painting, it looks very, very flush and neat and professional. Your mom's gonna be like, oh my God, did I raise Picasso? Oh my goodness, I never knew. Okay, so just like a light layer of yellow. What we're gonna do next is we're gonna take our medium brush. So you can put this brush down or in your water, whatever you wanna do with it. But I'm gonna take my medium brush so I have a little bit more control. I'm going to grab the color red and yellow, and I'm gonna make some orange, okay? So red and yellow makes orange. If anybody else wants to do different colors while we're mixing orange, I just want to show you. Red and blue make purple, red and yellow make orange, red and white, pink, there's regular blue, green is blue and yellow, and then there's a light yellow, dark yellow. Just want to show you guys different color matches that you can make. So you don't have to follow this chart, but I do want to show you how we get into these colors, okay? Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna be a little strategic with our strokes, and we are going to take our medium brush and we're just gonna pull these strokes inward. So I'm pulling in towards my person, but I'm doing it so light. It's like, wow, how is she doing that? It's like, I'm just talented. That's how. Okay. Be super forgiving of yourself and just have fun. And if you're feeling stressed, you know the rest. Grab your glass. You can see everything as a consumer. You get to see our mistakes. And you get to see when we do great things. It's like perfect. Okay. See, that looks good. And take like longer strokes too, right? So you want to glide across it. You know, like a glide across.
Okay.
Just be forgiving. Like really let your hand be loose with the brush. And just try to go from like, yep, there we go. There goes that blend. You see the difference?
Yeah.
Yeah, that looks great. All right, so yeah, guys, longer strokes. You can always add darker red, like plain red by itself too on the ends if you want to add a little bit of dimension. But I'm literally not trying. And I think that's the beauty in a sunset. You don't have to try. Just get the colors to pop out and show up. Don't be shy with your brush. You can always add colors back in if you feel like you have like lost any colors. With yellow, again, yellow is not friends with any color. So if you want to add colors back in like yellow, you need to just let it dry a little bit and then apply yellow. It will not be friendly. It will turn orange. It will turn any color to mix with something else, okay? So I would just wait on that one. Let it dry a little bit while we do the water.
Oh, I missed the whole spot. Look.
Yeah, you gotta get, okay, yeah. So get all the spots. Now that we're done with that, I want you guys to clean your brush.
Okay.
And the best way to clean your brush is to tap, tap, tap on the bottom of your cup, okay? Tap, 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 tap. And then that gets most of the paint out. So I'm still gonna use my medium brush. I'm also wiping that water off. You don't want too wet of a brush. And now we're gonna start our water, okay? So, blue. All right, so I'm just gonna be brave. And I'm still doing those strokes, that's inside strokes, okay? I want to leave a little space down here for sand. Do you still want to have the sand?
Yes.
Okay. So make sure you're painting your sides too, because it looks so dope. The sides blue where the water's blue. You know, get all that detail in there. I love it. Yours literally looks like waves already. Okay. So now,
are we even with this water?
With this water? I think so.
Okay.
It's like a flow. So yeah, when you guys are doing this, just make sure it's like flowing. But it's also water, so there's no rules. It does what it wants. So,
okay.
So I'm gonna add white to my brush, and I'm gonna make like a lighter blue with the white. You can use some of this if you want.
Okay.
And I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm just gonna add, this is you just adding waves, okay? So I'm just doing like a motion. I'm being very loose with it. Or you can do what Nikki's doing and Up to you. Up to you. I don't know if the sound helps. Try to make the sound as you do it. Okay? You're gonna clean your brush.
Okay.
And you have a lot more skin than me. Do you know what kind of skin tone you want to give this girl?
Chocolate.
Chocolate. All right. So the brown that comes with your kit is chocolate, but I'm gonna show Nikki how to make it even darker. And I'm gonna make him. I should make him light skin. Let's switch it all up, right? All right. So I'm gonna make you do it, but
Okay.
I want you to take the brown.
Okay.
Take a little bit of brown. You have a lot of skin to paint too.
Yeah.
So
her back is out.
Yes.
Okay.
All right.
That
So
enough?
then, yep, that's enough. I want you to be very. She's gonna add some black, okay? And I want you to be very, very, very careful because it will turn it black. So I want you to actually use the brush. Don't pour. I want you to dip, spin it. If that's not what you like, dip, spin it until you find that perfect deep brown that you want, okay?
Okay.
Over here, I'm gonna add some yellow to my brown to actually make it lighter, a lighter skin tone. People would think white, but I think white makes it, it just takes away from the natural undertones in our skin. Let me see, I just want to show them comparison. So she added black and got her brown here. I added yellow and got my brown there. So do you see? Two different skin tones, both beautiful. I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys a couple skin tone variations really quick. So the one that I did, which is brown and yellow, that's the outcome of that. The one that Nikki did with the brown and black, that's the outcome of that. A darker tone as well. So those are 3 skin tone variations, and obviously there is variation in between those tones as well. And then I'm gonna do 3 lighter ones here. Take my brown, and I'm just gonna mix it with a whole lot of yellow. I'm gonna take that same color and add a little bit, so brown and yellow and a little bit of red. Okay? And then I'm gonna do one with yellow, red, and a smidget of brown. I always say smidget, and this brush be like, girl, just picks up so much. Okay, let me add some more yellow. So yellow is really what you want to add if you want to get like a super, 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 super light tone. Red just makes it peachy and cute, and very light tone. It's the lightest, I think. So there is like, look how many variation of skin tones there. So it's really a game of playing with the colors and seeing what you get. So this is the darkest brown. There's like a medium, there's a light, there's like browns up here, there's oranges. I feel like Fenty Beauty. Look at this, variations, hello. All right, so go ahead and paint everything that's brown. For me, I only have a little bit, girl.
Okay, does it matter how I go about that?
We're gonna do 2 layers, so no. Okay. But I would keep the strokes as consistent as possible because brown is like a hard paint to layer too sometimes.
Okay.
But yeah, just go ahead and paint what you see to be brown. If you gotta use your small brush because you want to get the necks correct, this is a good time to go ahead and switch over and just get those lines right. I see that I need my small brush for that.
Hands look a little funny. Can I save that? Are we outlining this? Oh, that's okay. We're gonna outline.
Yeah, we are gonna outline it.
Okay. Help me out.
Did you use the small brush?
I did, but
I think it's okay too, because it's like a painting. Don't be hard on yourself.
okay.
Go ahead and fill your drink color in. Maybe I'll give him something else.
Okay, you know what? I think I'm drinking. Yeah, I'm gonna drink something. A mixed drink.
The brown on brown is giving me no. Maybe he's drinking out Long Island, because yeah, that might be better. I'm going to show you guys how to add small details to the background. So I'm going to add some yellow with my small brush.
Smallest one?
Smallest one.
Okay.
Smallest brush. And we're just going to do those same lines, but we're going to do like little strokes. So you're going to pick up and put down your brush. Pick up, put down your brush. Pick up, put down your brush. We're just adding a little more dimension to our sky, okay? Be very kind to yourself. Just literally add it wherever you feel. That looks so good.
Thank you. I'm not sure. Okay, what did you just do? Were you mixing in some of that peach color, or are you still doing
No, I
yellow?
was still just doing yellow. But you can also add, yeah, do that. Freedom of paint. I was gonna say speech, but freedom of paint. Red lines as well, because why not? Why not? First rule, make sure you're having fun. If you're not having fun, I want you to stop right now and grab your glass. Mine's empty. I hope yours is too. If it is, go get a refill. It's not a game. Do you want to try the champagne, Nikki?
Sure.
I'm gonna make a light blue, and I'm gonna have a true blue, and I want a dark blue. So I want to make blue. I'm gonna use true blue, like the bluest of blues, with a dab, I mean a dab, like a black, okay? Tiny, tiny, tiny bit. And if it's too dark, I want you to add more blue. Black is a very strong color.
Small brush though?
Yes, I'm still using my tiny, tiny brush, my detail brush for this one, okay? So I want to make you guys to make 3 colors here. I want you to have light blue, regular blue, and dark blue, okay? And not a lot, just like to get it going, all right? I'm gonna start with my dark blue, and I'm gonna put the dark one closer to the horizon, okay? So I'm just taking those strokes, and I don't really have a lot of water. You have more. The girl's photo has a lot more water, so men, you were really lucky. But just put that close to the sunset and try to keep that line as sturdy as you can. But again, it's water, so whatever. I'm just adding my darkest blue to the top, kind of like an ombre. Fellas, if you don't know what ombre is, ask your lady. She knows. She can tell you. Phone a friend. They'll let you know. Then I'm just doing the same thing I did with the sky and just bringing that dark color down into my water as well in strokes, okay? So I'm doing one color at a time. I want that motion of going down. Like, you want the water to feel like it's moving towards you, okay? Nikki, you're doing a great job. Your water looks amazing.
I don't see it yet, but
that's all right. I got ice for both of us.
Yeah.
Sometimes, guys, you gotta step away and look at your paintings from afar. So if you're feeling like not confident about what you're doing, take a step away and just look at it from like 2 feet. you'll see a big difference. You'll see what you want to change, you'll see what you like, and you'll see how great what you're doing is, okay? Be very nice to yourselves. Everyone's Picasso. He's just the only one that was famous, you know, that's all. All right, so after the dark blue, I'm gonna go in the same with the lighter blue. I'm just doing like a little bit. I'm not going crazy. I'm just trying to add some dimensions to this water.
So that's the blue
The
that
true
we have.
blue, yes.
Okay.
So I'm going in with the true blue.
Gotcha.
I'm just adding dimensions to this water. Just want it to seem like it's so deep and it's moving, it's roaring. It's like, wow, this is the best water I've ever seen in my life. Okay? Because that's what they're doing. They're just standing there looking at the water, drinking their drink. So you gotta put that water that would make you stand there and look at your drink. You know what I mean? I just got this thing in my hand and I'm just staring. What will make you do that? Paint that kind of water, okay? I'm gonna go ahead with my light blue. If your paint is drying out, add a little bit of water and that thing will start moving right again, okay? So I'm gonna go ahead and with the light blue though, I'm not gonna go hard, okay? I'm using a very, very light hand. I just want it there to highlight, just to highlight, okay? So just really, really soft strokes, very light, faint strokes on the canvas, okay? You don't wanna go too hard, okay guys? If you feel like you put too much light, go back with that regular blue.
Okay.
Just painting with a feather, so just be very light and gentle. Oh my god. Keep that dark blue dark back there though. Don't play with that. I need that line to stay dark, okay? You can like, I just need it to stay dark. That's the horizon and we need to have an horizon in this picture. So after you add all that blue to your water, it should look like it's moving. Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. All right, then I want to paint the sand. So we're gonna take brown. We're gonna take yellow, actually. I wanna take yellow. I wanna use some brown with that yellow. Maybe a little white in this brown so it's different from our skin tones. So I did brown, Nikki. I did yellow.
What brush are we using?
I'm gonna use my medium brush, but I
Okay.
am mixing it with my tiny brush. And I'm just gonna paint all the spots that I left for sand with that color, okay? Be careful if your blue's still wet. Mine was, so I kind of got blue sand. Be careful. It's okay.
Did you said yellow? There's yellow in there?
Yeah, I added
okay,
yellow.
I'm like, wait, nope.
I added yellow
I thought
and
it
I
was
added some white.
Okay.
And if you
I
guys
see
are
it, I see
together,
it.
you can use the same color because you're supposed to be on the same beach. So you can totally share colors. If your girl or the guy is better at mixing colors, oh my god, totally share. Sharing is caring, okay? All right.
Yeah, I think mine.
Just paint that little 1 inch area, 1.5 inch area with that brown color. Oh my god, guys, you're doing so great. I can't believe we made it this far. I'm so proud of you guys. We're halfway there. And the next thing I would do is to just do a second layer of skin, okay? So if you have already mixed your skin tone, you ran out, do it again. If you need to refer back to how you mixed your skin tone or the ways that I taught you, you better press rewind and remember the methods that I taught you and get that skin tone popping because it's all there for you, okay? Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. I'm gonna add some water to that black paint and I'm gonna use my tiny brush for that portion, okay? And I am going to get that black paint moving. I'm going to use this tiny brush and I'm going to outline this entire outfit, okay? Wow, he looked good. I don't even know who he is.
Yeah.
But I would have took a drink from him.
And would his head not have been so round?
Probably. Probably. Probably.
She's gonna have a big bun, so she'll be covered.
Yeah, she'll be straight, but like, what am I gonna do?
Oh well.
Oh well, because some guys are bald.
He could be bald.
Some guys are bald.
Could be bald.
And if he wasn't bald, I would cut it in his sleep.
Yo, you're hilarious.
Crazy.
Alright, no, Nikki, these are good. Cool.
Yes.
So, to make our clouds, we're going to use our white paint. And we're going to use our medium brush. So make sure that brush is clean because we're going to get into some white. I'm going to get some white paint. Mine's already luckily had blue in it. So I'm just going to put a little bit of blue in my white paint.
Some blue.
Yep, with my medium brush. Just a dot, like literally a dot. Just so it's not so pure white. And I'm going to put my medium brush in there. And I'm going to take this brush. And I'm going to show you guys how to make clouds. The easiest clouds I've ever made. So I'm basically just going to take my brush and I'm going to just make a dot. And I'm dabbing. So I'm making a circle. Let me make sure you guys can see. I'm making a circle. Not a circle either, but just like a spot. And then I'm going to dab on the sides and descend it. So there's like, I'm making like a triangle, like a high point. And then I'm going to descend on the sides. Keep it very, very straight. Look at that. Easy peasy cloud. You can make them as big as you want, as little as you want. So again, that's really nice. So I'm basically just making myself a point, like a bit of a triangle, soft triangle, and then I'm taking those sides out and I'm just dabbing so they look airy and half the job is done for you. You can make them long, you can make them short, like Nikki's. Whatever cloud you prefer, literally there's no rules. You can always go back and add more dabs if you feel like you don't like the shape. Whatever you want to do. Just clouds in the sky. They don't even look like nothing anyway. Right here too. It's a little corner. Okay, so actually,
I'll bring that one over.
yeah, I'm gonna put one there too. So we're like that little baby cloud. All right, it's perfect.
That's cute.
So you guys can do that too. If your clouds, you can get your clouds to touch. That's really cute. So when you hang these paintings up, they really look like they're in the same exact environment. Okay. All right. So now we're gonna do birds in the sky. I'm so excited. I love doing birds. I'm just basically just gonna get my wet brush, mix it in some black paint, and I'm gonna show you guys how to do the easiest birds ever. Okay, so I'm gonna do literally the letter V. All right. Then after I do the letter V, I'm gonna take my brush in that first line and I'm gonna curve. And I'm taking the second line and I'm gonna curve. And that's how you get the easiest birds ever. You can make them smaller, you can make them bigger, whatever your heart desires. I would start small if you feel like you're not confident, and then as your confidence grows, make them bigger. Put as many birds as you want, your favorite number even, whatever you want to do. Add the detail, some more details into the water. So we're gonna finish off the water here and add some waves. Okay, add some waves. Okay. So the same way I did the clouds is the same way I'm gonna do this down here. I'm gonna use the blue with a little bit of, white with a little bit of blue, and I'm gonna go ahead and dab, and get that done. Add more to my drink, whatever color your drink is. Just kind of use that same notion of the ocean where we painted like back and forth and back. And my drink is blue, so I'm gonna do blue, and I'm gonna add some white in there too, just to get it to look like it's...
Okay, I'm not sure if this makes sense because I kind of lost my fingers in there, but when I outline,
You can just do little
that will
lines.
help. Okay,
Yeah.
because I didn't I lost them. They're
You lost
gone.
them. Oh, screw. She has a
They're
mitten.
gone. Oh, she has a mitten on the beach. Okay.
That's so funny.
And she's a mess.
Okay,
That's
so go ahead and just fill in your... Take some off-white. So white with like a dot, like, you know, just some off-white. A little bit of yellow, a little bit of blue. Whatever kind of off-white you want to do. Something, mine's is that. So, and I'm going to put water in it, of course. And I'm still using my tiny brush. I'm going to go ahead and outline those lines. Over the same line with pure white. There's a method to my madness, I promise. Okay, so we're just doing little lines. So I'm gonna do just a stroke or two like that. You know how the glass has highlights on it? So very lightly with my hand am I adding those lines like such, just so that you can see that it's a cup, it's glass, it's reflecting. Let me zoom in a little deeper so you guys can watch us both do this. Yeah, so you want to put that in the glass. Then you want to put some over here near the rim. Okay, so for this painting, we're doing a lot of hair. There's like different types of hairstyles that you can do. So I just kind of wanted to show you guys a little tutorial on all those styles so that whichever style you actually decide, you can get it. All right, so I have afro hair, I have straight hair, I have curly hair, I have braids, and then I have a short cut. So I did half of their hair, the hair already, so you can see the outcome. So let's just go in an order. So I'm gonna show you guys how to achieve these looks. All right, so I'm going to be using my black paint, and I'm going to be using my smallest brush, so your detail brush, and I'm going to be using water. Okay, so to get an afro, actually, for the afro, you actually need, and I'm sorry for my sniffles, guys. I have like allergies. Like they're so bad. They're so bad. Okay, so for the afro, I'm actually gonna use my medium-sized brush. I'm gonna get some black paint on it. Not too much. I'm gonna kind of just, let me show you guys. Just kind of dip it like so in the black paint. And then I'm going to just dab it on. So I'm just gonna do little dabs like this. And when you get closer to the outside of the afro, you kind of want to do even lighter. I'm not really pressing hard. I'm not beating my canvas up. I'm literally getting a little bit of paint, doop doop, and I'm just dab, dab, dab. Some room for airiness to make the afro look full and dainty, and it looks like hair in that sense. So you kind of want to do like that and just kind of have the edges look like how our hair would look. It would be very free. Okay, now if you're doing straight hair, we're gonna go back to our detail brush. We're gonna wet the brush, get some black paint, and we're just gonna do little strokes. So you can also, if you like, draw a shape. So you can do, like, say you want a bang and you want long hair like that. You can draw a shape and then you have like a shape to fill in. But I'm just doing strokes as such to fill in that hair. little tricky, but it's super fun as well. I like to use the same brush, my small detail brush, and I am going into my black paint. And now I'm just going to be making little curly Sues. So I'm basically just taking the brush and I'm freehand, just having fun, twirling it back, forth, back, forth, back and forth, back and forth. And then just stopping where I feel comfortable. You can always end on a curl or you can end with some loose hair, up to you. But basically that's just what it is. You're just building, and there's no real technique because curly hair doesn't really have any. The best part of all of this is just basically getting all of the curls to be covered. You want to cover all of your head, or at least most of it. This side kind of has some spaces and that leaves for highlights, but you don't want to look like you don't have hair on your head. So you want to make sure you're actually curling and curling back and forth like so, like that. And again, I'm just kind of, I think, is it like an 8? I want to say the shape I'm making is like the letter 8 over and over and over and over, but I'm kind of just freehand letting my hands direct the brush, and I'm making sure I have water on my brush because that helps the paint move a lot as well. So there we go, curly hair. Literally just have fun and be nice and gentle with yourselves here as we do this. And look at that, there's no I don't know the way to explain what I'm doing. I'm literally just taking my brush and making scribbles, okay? And fill it. So I'm gonna take some black paint and I'm just gonna make sections for the braids, okay? I don't know. I don't want it to be too spaced apart because then they'll look very like you shouldn't have braids to say the least. So I'm doing like the braid section itself like that with black paint, and I'm still using my tiny brush, and I'm just taking control, and I'm just doing, I'm making one braid at a time even though I'm lining up, okay? So what I'm doing also is I'm just taking this brush and I am basically gonna make X's. I'm gonna curve those straight lines into X's. X's, 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 X, 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 and then however long you want it down there. That's all I'm doing. So I'm just going back and forth with X, 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 like that. And then you can like curve it and clean it up, okay? Okay, and I think this could be like the same concept for dreads. So like if you wanted dreads, how would I even do dreads? Let me see. Maybe I will do like a square section and then just do a curl like that. I'll give you guys some dreads too. And I would do like that and just coil it. So I'm just keeping my brush very close but pulling it down and stuff like that. So you guys can have, oh my god, so much fun just doing different hairstyles. And the only thing I say is to just fill it in, okay? I'm trying to keep this as simple as I can for you guys so you're not like losing your mind trying to do these hairstyles. And if you have longer dreads, just continue to coil down like such. If they're thicker, make them thicker. But yeah, this is just all about having fun. Dip my brush into the paint very, not too much, okay? And then I'm going to take it and I'm going to build up that little fade that like men have back there. So I'm gonna do a little fade. Okay, little fade. And then I think up here can just be painted like so. And you want to just like blend that into the fade. Don't hold me to this, guys. I tried, okay? You don't want the head to be too round because I know I send you round heads. So you want to make sure you kind of shape the hair around it. You don't want to obviously do too much off the shape, but you want to make sure the hair goes outside of that circle so it looks more realistic. And then you have your dots here that kind of give the element of, oh, I have a fade. Guys, I don't know. I tried with this one, okay? I know a lot of people have short hair, so they feel like, and I have little to no paint on this brush. So it's like almost dry brushing to get this, and I'm just doing that, but leaving some of the neck present so you can see like, hey, he has a neck. Let's get some close-ups of this so you guys can see. I'll start this way to give it a chance to dry. So this is my afro. So if you want curly coily hair, that's the way to go. If you want straight hair, that's the way to go. Remember this, for the afro, I use my medium brush. For the straight hair, I use my tiny brush. For the curly hair, I use my tiny brush as well. And I did little circles. It was free-handed, okay? For the braids, I really had fun and I used my tiny brush and I just did X's. For the dreads, I did little coils and just kind of just made them long and full. And then for my shortcut, I did the medium brush and then I did the dabs that at the bottom so that you guys can see, okay? Don't be afraid to try different things. Just have a lot of fun choosing what hairstyle you like. Watch that part of the tutorial. Pause it, rewind, whatever it is. And then Nikki and I are gonna get back to our painting right now. Thank you guys so much for watching my hair tutorial. Let me know if you want me to do your hair. I can do it. Alright. Just making sure there's no bald spots, okay? I'm going to do what Nikki's doing as well, and I'm going to take that same brush and I'm going to just do some coil highlights with brown. I'm being super forgiving and super nice to myself, and I'm just having fun. I'm just having so much fun painting this. It looks good. I think you need, all I think you need is some white.
Some white.
Tiny. Look how much white is in here.
Yeah.
And kind of reflect on that. And if you put too much, just go back with the black.
Okay.
Make yourself feel comfortable. And when you're ready, you let me know and I will tell you how to do those curls, girl.
Yeah. I need your help on that one.
You're gonna need a lot of water. That's what it is. Not me. I'm not helping at all. I'm letting you do it on your own.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this is my test.
She's my student. I have to put her in these tests. Oh my god. Dry a little bit and then add the black back in there. Because I don't really like that white dot either. See guys, look how easy it is to make mistakes and just start over. You can also do, so now that you did that brown line, you can do a black line behind it, like straight black, jet black.
Okay.
And then that'll make it like an outline almost. I'm gonna get some red in his hair too. Guys, where did these people come from? Comment down below and tell me where they came from or where they're going. These are like really interesting looking people on this beach. Did they just settle a deal? Or is this their honeymoon? Some women like black wedding dresses. You know that?
Oh yeah.
I think it's kind of hot to go against, like that hard against the norm. I like it.
Definitely different.
Definitely different.
They make some nice, there are nice ones.
Oh my god, they're so nice. Like, it's like, wow. And black is so slimming. It's like, this is so therapeutic and I hope you're relaxed If you feel overwhelmed, oh my God, please take a break. But do finish the painting, because there's nothing less fun than an unfinished painting staring at you. I'll tell you that right now. Nice reminder. Maybe you and your honey paint this, and say you guys get into an argument and it's hung up in like your kitchen, your bathroom, you see it, and it just kind of reminds you guys
that
of
good time.
That good time, that good day. So do finish it, do finish the commitment, and just have so much fun. This one is actually one of my favorite paintings now that I'm actually doing it. It just really makes me feel good. Like I feel very, yeah, I feel so good looking at this.
Yeah, I like that a lot now, especially from a distance. Stand back, you guys, because like I'm definitely loving mine.
It's so cute.
And that's too, I love those dreads.
They're so
God.
funny.
So cute.
To the finish line. Woohoo! I'm so proud of us. This one was a real dedication, and
I feel like this is gonna be a big seller. One of the biggest.
I think so too. Like it's just.
It looks so hard, but it's really fun, and it's like it doesn't have to. There's no such thing as perfect. I think with this one.
No, yeah. And if you try to go for perfect, you'll be painting all day, which is good too. Relax all day, but don't stress yourself out trying to like perfect it. Just have fun. Now we're gonna do the highlights of the clothes. So the men's highlights are different than the women's. So I'm going to show you. It's like C's almost, like a kind of wave.
Gotcha.
Like a. You can even make the sound.
Pick it up, put it down. Pick it up, put it down.
Yes. And if you put too much white, go back over it with black. You can also use the off-white, so like white with a little bit of black. That is also like very comforting.
Right, I'm probably gonna stick with.
But Nikki actually cannot move on to the steps if she do these curls. So.
Oh yeah, I almost forgot about my curls. I want those. Okay, so let me clean the brush.
All right. So
And
you need
go in
just
with pure black.
Yep. And so for curls, literally it's just wetting the brush.
Okay.
I'll give her one more curl here. And I got my wet brush, dipped it in black. And I'm literally just like I'm just gonna let my hand do the talking. So I'm just going down lightly like that. Circle. It's literally just let your hand do the talking. That one was a little lopsided because I'm holding it. But don't be afraid. Yeah, look at that. Beautiful! That is, oh my God, I love it. I love it.
Yikes. Okay, not too much pressure.
Not too much pressure at all. Just, it's okay. In reality, that's how they would look in real time.
That's so funny.
In real time, that's how they would look. All right, so for the fellas, I have my white and gray mixture here, and I'm just gonna add a couple lines to the suit to, you know, to build it out a bit, okay? So the first line I'm gonna add is down his back, like that. Just literally a line, and then I'm gonna do a half C here, half C here, okay? And I'm not really doing harsh lines. I kind of want it to be just there for muscle purposes. And then for the lady, so when you're done with the dress, I just want you to put a line down her back too for the center of the back, okay?
And what color am I going to
You can do a lighter brown.
Like a lighter brown?
Yeah, I would do. Yeah, just put like a little bit of white in that brown.
Okay.
All right, so the fact that this is a jacket, all right? So I'm gonna, it's just two V's, so it's a V on this side, and then this V is just curved in like that, okay? So I'm gonna do it again. So one line is a straight, I'm doing a V still, but one side is just curved, okay? It's okay if you mess it up. The black is our friend. We can put that thing back. What I think happened, because I wasn't even watching you.
Yeah, I'm over here just doing my
yeah, she's doing. I left
Don't
it to
be like
the
me.
wolves. No, I think that does look good.
Now it looks like oversized.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, it's too concentrated, right? So
yeah.
I would just kind of do more of a flow.
Okay.
See what I mean? Like that, and you don't even have to.
Oh yeah, I
it.
see a big difference because
so
I felt like you know, like she had a towel on.
Yeah, like,
it went from a drooping dress to a towel. So
I'm screaming. So just kind of. Right,
Okay, I
think
like
your
that.
highlights are fine.
I like that a lot better, especially from back here. Like I could see it. Oh yeah, I see it. Oh yeah,
See it?
definitely.
And I think you can go back still and still do some brighter whites. Just a little. You don't have to do the full circle. Just like maybe a little line
what
there,
brush
little
do you
line there.
recommend
I would
for
use
that?
the tiny brush for that.
Okay.
And guys, don't be mean to yourselves if you're doing these highlights and they get messed up, because you can literally, we're working with black here. You can literally go back and fix all mistakes with black paint. Black paint covers every single color, okay? So if you feel like you messed up, you hate how you did it, just kind of erase, honestly, and do it again. See? And I think that looks good. I do.
Good.
Yes. So, and nothing's perfect. Like, she's on the beach. Her dress could be flowing in the wind, too.
Oh yeah. I think she has on a mermaid
A mermaid type dress.
Yeah, so and it's hanging in the sand right now. We can't see that, but
And
that's what's happening.
She's holding it
She's
up.
holding.
That's why she's
holding it
there.
up. So she's
Yes.
causing that. Oh, you know what? That's happening. It's happening.
Yes.
It's a flowy mermaid type dress, but she's pulling it up a little bit because it's touching the sand more than she likes.
Exactly. And this guy has
I see it.
He got his pants folded. They're folded up.
Oh yeah,
That's as high as they
definitely.
could
They
go.
took their shoes off.
They took their shoes off.
They're going all the
Absolutely.
way.
Absolutely. So
And her
basically,
hair is blowing, so that's why it's not like perfectly straight.
see. So if you still want to outline her body,
I do.
free reign. I would use. You can use my
I
brush
do.
for that. I would use black paint with a lot of water. Not water so much where it's dripping, but just so that it'll move faster, so you don't feel so stuck.
Okay.
I'm gonna do my guy's just his finger. Am I gonna do, because I think because he's wearing black, he doesn't really need to be outlined. I'm gonna do his ears here, but everything else is pretty much outlined for me. So I actually got the easier one today. Woohoo!
I know, because he's wearing all black. Okay.
Yes.
All right.
All right,
I want to get
so-
this. Keep it thin.
Yes, keep it very thin.
Okay. I'm gonna have
Don't be
to take
scared.
it down.
Don't be scared. You can totally take it down.
Yeah.
But yeah, guys, so if you're working on it and you want to take it down, you can. I'm going to show you guys her working on it while it's down, since I don't really have much going on over here. And I think it looks really good.
Thank you. I love them.
I love them too. These are actually
Can't wait to
really
put it
romantic
closer together.
Yeah, like have them actually cheers the glass,
Yeah.
right? Alright, so I'm going to do the guy's finger here, guys, and I'm just doing one line. I'm pulling these lines up because I find that we make thinner lines at the beginning of the paint.
The fingers, I am terrified. How about you guys? I know you're terrified because I'm terrified.
So don't be terrified, guys. Just
I'm
pull
terrified.
that line up, okay? So let me zoom so you see. I'm doing his
Yeah, let
fingers,
them
and I'm
see it.
starting
Let them
from
see your
in
fingers.
here, and I'm pulling up. I'm pulling upward, and then closing that circle up there, okay? And then I'm just gonna go ahead and get some more paint, because I have none left. And I'm going to just outline his hand completely. Yeah, you're right. I did like that outline better. I had the easier one, but you're over there doing an amazing job, I must say so myself.
I'm avoiding the hand still, but I'm getting there.
She's gonna get there, and she's gonna do it and show you guys. I took the back of my brush and I dipped that in some paint, and I'm just gonna take that and I'm literally just gonna do a dot. Boom. Button. That's it. That's it. It's so easy. I love that. But the back of the brush for dots are just, oh, it's my favorite thing. Favorite thing. I'm going to take some black paint on the other side of the brush, the skinny. I'm using my small brush, black paint, and I'm just going to do one, two other dots. So you know, that's a button. Guys, this painting honestly was so much fun. I cannot even say that enough, to be honest. Good job.
Thank you. Light brown down the back.
Yes, and that's it. She just needs a back line, and then she's all set too. And ladies, if you want to add straps to your dress, whatever, make this thing your own.
Yeah,
You
I'm
can
definitely
add
going to do a necklace.
a necklace.
I need a necklace.
Okay, all right. I'm glad you said that. So for the necklace, it's the same. Use the back. You could add a pearl necklace if you like. I like those. Back of the brush and just dot,
That's
dot,
what
dot.
I'm gonna do for
Yes,
sure.
girl.
And how would I make like a gold-ish color?
Goldish color. I mean, you can try brown and yellow.
And yellow.
And
Okay.
see, and put like more yellow and then brown and see
Okay.
where that gets you. Yeah, give that a go. But yep, there we go. Perfect. I think that's great.
Yeah.
Woo! She's on the beach. She's acting up. Woohoo! And if you're feeling anything, you can kind of use that regular brown.
Brown
just,
and clean that
like
up.
clean, like put it
Yeah,
back
because
flat.
it's like a big clump, and I wanted to get rid of it.
Yeah.
You guys are probably making some of the mistakes I'm making, so I'm glad I'm making them because we're not there to, you know, Natalie's not there because I wouldn't be there to help either, but
I'm screaming.
She's not there to give you, you know what I mean, like instruction at the moment. So I'm glad I'm like going through certain issues and she can come back in and help you guys.
I'm not even trying to help Nikki either, guys, to be honest, because I want her to get the full experience.
Yeah,
too.
but I kind of want to have questions, so I'm glad.
Yes, no,
I'm
I
glad
love
I'm really painting with you, so I could the questions that I would ask if I was at a sip and paint. I'm
Could
asking.
actually
Like, I'm not
answer.
holding back because I would ask a lot of questions.
Me too.
Love with the detail on the dress,
Yes.
like those
It's
white
so
lines.
nice, right?
I see it. Oh, she got a booty too. I could see it all back
She
there.
got a
I'm
nice
loving
booty.
it. No,
we
this
did so
paint-
good.
yes.
This is so
Oh
good.
my God. Like,
Come do your necklace. Let me
No,
pick the
it's
color
standing
for
back
you.
here. I really feel like I see a couple, like really just on the beach.
This one's really storytelling, Nikki. Like,
Yes.
I feel this painting. Like it's.
Definitely my favorite one.
Yeah, I
Definitely.
definitely. Mary, just wanna
Oh yeah.
tell a story.
This could be a first date. He just got money like that.
Mm-hmm.
She got flued out on the first date.
She must be a city girl.
Yeah, she's lit.
I'm jealous.
He even bought this dress. Like she didn't buy this dress.
She did.
When she got there, the dress was waiting for her with the jewelry. She just had to show up.
Now that
Like that.
that is a story
She
worth
is
telling.
living.
Okay. Oh, that is so great. Yeah, no, this was so.
I love it. Oh my
I
goodness.
love the bracelet. Okay.
Who that clown?
It's
Like,
so
that's a
cute.
must-have.
Like guys, it's like you know you get those best friend
Oh, my
bracelets.
goodness,
It's like
yes.
that. It's so.
I love it.
nice. Oh, good job.
Where would you hang it?
I would
Where
hang
would
this
you hang
in
them?
my. I don't even know. I want to say bathroom. I want
I
to
can-
say I can hang it in my living
I can
room.
see it in the.
And I'm so proud of you guys for sticking through this tutorial. I really, really, really am thankful. And thank you so much for supporting the Love Box as well. And if you're freehanding this at home, oh my God, please, 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 please share it with me because I would love to see somebody do this from the ground up. I would love to do it. Thank you guys so much. Until next time. Bye-bye.